Hi friends, I hope everyone is doing well. Actually, you know what? I hope everyone is doing better than well. So I'm getting ready to do a mini sound journey, and I thought I would invite you to join me in case you're like, yeah, you know what? I could use a break today. I would love a sound journey. So I invite you to join me. You might want to use earbuds if you have them. The quality of the sound is a little bit better with the earbuds. And just be prepared to lay down, close your eyes, sit, close your eyes, just check out for a little bit, just allow yourself to connect with your breath and your body and create space. So we're gonna get to that in a few minutes, but what I want to maybe talk about first is I want to talk about listening. So right now, this world, there's so much going on, right? There's so much going on. And I know I've personally talked with quite a few people and some of my clients that are feeling really overwhelmed and anxious, and they're having a lot of things fall into their path right now, and they don't know what to do. Well, here's the thing, is every one of us, every single one of us, I'm sure we've been there, but we all have the answers. We all have the answers. So we just have to clear through all the fog and gain that mental clarity so we can tap in to that universal source that helps us on our path. So there's directional signs everywhere we go, but we very often miss them because there's so much mental chatter, right? But when we can clear through it, then our path comes into focus. So maybe the next time that someone contacts you or reaches out to you, or you run into someone and for some reason they want to tell you some of the things they're encountering, and they may be at a crossroads, or maybe there's a decision to make, or they don't know what to do, right? How often do we actually listen? So we practice on holding space for ourselves, right? But maybe we can practice presence and holding space with others, because I think this is a time that we really need to lift each other up, because we're all in it together. We are all in this together. And there's such a dramatic shift going on right now that I know people are feeling anxious and they're feeling overwhelmed. So let's help each other out. When someone approaches you and they want to tell you, just let them talk. Let them talk and listen. That is such a gift. Just listen to them with presence. Be present while they're talking. So don't think like, oh, as soon as they take a breath, I'm gonna tell them, you know what you should do? Here's what you need to do, right? Or as soon as they end their last word, or maybe they don't even end their word. Have you ever had anyone do that to you where you're like, yeah, and I was thinking, and they're like, well, you know what? Here's what you need to do. I mean, it happens, right? How often are we actually present? How often are we actually listening? So maybe practice presence and listening. And that's such a huge gift. It's always a huge gift, but especially right now when so many people need it, right? We all take turns. We all need it at some point. We all take turns, but it seems like a lot of people need it right now. So maybe we practice our presence and mindfulness in that moment and our listening. And then instead of offering advice, instead of giving your input, maybe just say, how can I help? What can I do to help? How can I help? Right? They have the answers. You have the answers. We all have the answers to our own journey. We just have to clear through the mental chatter to find it. And sometimes just allowing them the space to just talk it out, just to have them talk it out without giving advice, without telling them what they need to do, without judging them, right? A lot of times they'll figure it out themselves. But just saying, how can I help? If you can't help, I'm sure they'll let you know. So it was just a thought, right? I've had a lot of people contact me lately, and I know some of my clients are feeling kind of anxious and overwhelmed and feeling like they're not being heard. So maybe that's something we can put into practice here. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna settle into our breath first. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. We're gonna expand the chest and the belly. Breath in through the nose. And release. Breath in through the nose. and release. Let the chest drop, the belly drops, everything just kind of melts away on the release. Breath in. And release. All right, this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe in for 4, we're gonna hold it for 4, and then we're gonna drop it out and release it for 4. So breath in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, let it go, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, it's that space, 3, 4, and release anything that's not serving you, 3, 4. Do a few on your own. Breathe in. When you're breathing in and you're creating and holding space, you're opening that window for those answers that you need to come. And when you release, you're letting go of what is not serving you for your higher purpose. All right, friends, so I will see you in a little bit if you have decided to join, and you will know when the session is over because you'll hear this. So lay back, sit back, close your eyes, and just relax. But anytime the mental chatter kicks in, connect with your breath. It's one of our biggest tools, connect with your breath. All right, friends, our sound journey has concluded. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Feel the expansion as we move down through the chest into your abdominal area. And release. Breath in. And release. A breath in. This time, go ahead and raise your arms above your head with the breath in. Stretch, move your fingers, move your toes, and release. Breath in, expand, stretch, 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 and release. Let it all out. All right, again, arms up, stretch. Move your body from side to side, maybe rock back and forth. Just feel the sensation, move your fingers, move the toes, and release, drop the arms and the breath. So before you get up and jump back into the world, just make sure that you're grounded, connect with your breath, feel your body. Does your body feel any different at all? Are there areas that are tighter than others, areas that are looser now than they were before? Just kind of take a mental inventory of it, because that also helps guide us as to where things are in our body and what we need to work on. So thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy, and for being here, and for all of the love and the support. I love you guys right back, and thank you, friends, very much. Travel light. We're all in it together.